All right, so hello everyone. So nice to see you all again. Today I'll be showing you how to snipe new tokens using our Bitfoot bot, and also how to find these coins and, well, most importantly, the token addresses. So let me just go in and I'll walk you through our today's presentation, which will be how to snipe new coins. Yeah, let's just get into it. So yeah, I will show you how to snipe new coins before they actually launch, before they are live, before anyone is able to buy them. Obviously, it's a very difficult task to do new launches, although it can be extremely profitable because you are essentially buying before everyone else, and everyone else is gonna buy after you. So they're gonna, pump your backs, make your investment, 10 to 20x, which is obviously what we all need. Obviously, sometimes you're going to buy after these people as well, simply because your settings may not be set correctly. So yeah, I will show you how to find these coins before they actually go live. Obviously, this is very difficult thing to do as well, simply due to the fact that there is not that many coins that publicly share their contract address before they go live. Sometimes it can be smaller projects, and sometimes it can be projects that they are trying to sort of avoid fake tokens being deployed and created. So they will paste, they will go and copy and paste the contract address so everyone can see it before they launch it. Because simply, when you create a token, there's like essentially three steps. First one, you create a token which has a contract address, sort of like a web address, which is it cannot be, there cannot be two coins with the same contract address. However, they can be two coins or 1,000 coins with the same name, but with different contract addresses. So the contract address is really crucial. So, these projects like Pengu, for instance, they pasted, or I believe they shared the contract address before they actually launched. And yeah, essentially everyone was able to snipe this launch. But I mean, at the same time, it was so hyped that if you bought using a sniper, it's still unclear whether be in a ton of profit. But I mean, we've seen a guy that got in like $5 million, and he got out, I believe, $13 million. So $8 million in profit, which is absolutely crazy. I mean, obviously this doesn't happen every single day, but this is just like a info, like how profitable you can actually get. I will show you how to set the correct amount. Obviously, this depends on your portfolio, on your how much money you actually have. I will then show you how to set the bribe and minimum liquidity settings, and then slippage as well. So for the sake of this video, I had to find some coins that were rug pulled, which means their creators, they came in and they said, well, this token is not going to be traded anymore. And like I said, there's three steps on launching a coin. So they first launch a coin. Anyone is able to see the contract address if they show it, and they can sort of distinguish themselves from other impersonating tokens that are going to create the same token with the same image, with the same name, but with different contract address. And then what they do is, or what we can do, is we can set our sniper to buy this coin once there is liquidity added to the coin, which means there is this coin, there's like 1 million of these tokens, let's say, and it's not traded yet, there's no liquidity yet, and so you kind of know what's going to be the market cap, or you can, well, at least how many tokens are there. Usually this information, which is going to give you sort of like a like a price estimation for it, liquidity estimation for it, etc. Which means, let's say for instance, this coin is really like hyped, and there's gonna be 1 billion of these tokens, so you can bet it's gonna go over $1. If you are really lucky, you can get it, sub, I don't know, like 10 cents, so you can make 10x profit, which is kind of like what happened on Pengu. So yeah, you can now sort of like get your desired market cap, so that you don't buy it for extremely high market cap or liquidity, etc. So this is actually like really super easy, and you can calculate it. But the thing is, you have to do all the work before. Then you just set it, you forget about it for a day or until it launches, and then, well, you are either in a huge profit. And obviously, like, this method is extremely dangerous for beginners, so I don't really suggest doing this with like incredibly small amounts of money, or like big amounts of money, if you cannot afford to lose this money. So yeah, you've been warned. Let's get into it. Like I said, in order to create this video, I had to find some coins that were rug pulled because I wasn't able to find any coin that wasn't launched yet. Even though I'll show you strategy how to find on Twitter, which is also like the best way how to find coins, how to find alpha. It's usually on Twitter. So what you can do is, so yeah, I will show you two ways how to find these coins, or like the second one is the way how I found it for today, so I can show you the settings. But yeah, this is like the most legit way how to launch it. So here you can see this token was they have posted the CA. Usually you don't want to see the CA from someone else. You want to see it from the team, and you can see like launch tomorrow. This is kind of how it's gonna look. For some reason, there's no info on it, and this is like really old. There's another one like New Year's Eve. This can run hard. Big team behind it, 90k. So what you can do is like what I did is I set new launch and CA, which means contract address, which is this what we are looking for. But you don't want to look for coins that are already live, because if you copy the address, you put it in the auto sniper, it's not gonna let you do and snipe it, because simply it's live already. Whether it's live for 5 days or 5 minutes, it doesn't really matter to the bot. So yeah, there's like a fair launch, pump fun. There's this CA. This is kind of like what you're looking for, but this is gonna be on pump fun, so it doesn't actually make sense. I haven't found actually like that many CAs here, but you can either find it here on Twitter. Usually it's gonna be from like some sort of like a team that is already known in the space, and they just post the contract address like Pengu. Yeah, so this is here you can see like the people that are preparing for the launch of Pengu token launch on 12. Yeah, so yeah, we missed that by 1 day, and here you can see like it already amounts to like a crazy market cap. I don't know if the information here is correct, but yeah, here you can see like another post where you can see the contract address. Probably this one is already live according to the information here, but yeah, this is like you can see here like 6 days ago you would be able to essentially snipe this coin. Yeah, so I found coins for today, so I can show you. Let me show you. I went on GMGN and I went for a meme. I sorted the liquidity, I believe. It doesn't actually really matter. Wait, let me change this window so I can copy it. So what I've done is I've copied the contract address here. I don't suggest you set the sniper for this coin at all, simply because this coin was rug pulled. Here you can see like it's down minus 100%, and there's no liquidity. There's no liquidity there. So first of all, what you can see here on the left is I have already some pending snipes on this coin. So I'm gonna delete it. And here you can see it's even on pump fun. So here you can see even though the coin was launched via pump fun, it still got rugged, which is kind of weird. I don't know why it happened, to be honest. So yeah, this is my like pending snipes. And here you can see if I go for auto sniper, I can paste in the token address that I want to snipe. So which is the address I put right here, and then I'm gonna go for max spend. Obviously, this is completely up to you. I'm just gonna put in like 0.1 Solana, or we can do like 1 Solana for the sake of it. It doesn't actually really matter because this coin will probably not launch again. Then we go for extra soul or sniping. So this is kind of like a bribe for, well, we can check the docs. Obviously, it's there, and this strategy or like this method may have different steps than if you snipe on Ethereum, but generally it's gonna be the same. So it really depends how hyped the launch is, and I really suggest you look for setting more like a higher bribe instead of higher amount of buying, simply because you're gonna be buying for like really early. If it's like a hype launch and like a huge launch, huge liquidity, etc., you want to go for both. You want to set like a huge amount you are buying, and at the same time you want to set a huge bribe, simply because if you don't set the bribe high enough, everyone is going to buy in front of you. And then on the other way around, like if you buy for just like 5 Solana, let's say, it doesn't actually make sense, because you'll probably make like still like not that much of money. So maybe like 5 10x, let's say, which on 10 Solana, like, or 5 Solana, like for some people is not enough, let's say, or worth the risk. So yeah, here you can see that I had to select before I started the wallet for the sniping. So I've selected right now my main wallet, and you can do so also in the settings, I believe. So you go for sniper. No, sorry, you go for sniper wallets, and then you can select the wallet. Yeah, let me see this. Let me just turn. No. Let's close this once again. So yeah, I go to settings, I go for sniper wallets, and then I can see my sniper wallet is my main wallet right now. I can obviously choose a different wallet, which I don't have any other wallets here, and I can create like a default wallet for it, or add another wallet that's gonna be used for sniping, or I can delete this wallet, which doesn't actually make sense, to delete it for sniping. So yeah, let me just go back, and then we can go for pending snipes. We can either delete these snipes. Let's say I'm gonna delete this one simply because this is like another coin which is probably not gonna launch again. And yeah, so I see here chimps, Burgi, and I can change more things. I can refresh it if it's already launched or if it's not launched. I have no default wallet, so I'm gonna configure it. I can go for wallets and then default wallet, which is this one. And yeah, I can select this one that I can snipe it from more wallets, which can be also useful. So I can then switch to sell. Once the coin is launched, I can sell, or I can transfer the tokens to different wallets if I need to. But yeah, let me. I can buy it here also, but the coin is not it's not tradable at the moment. So even if I click it, yeah, there's no LP. So there's no way to buy it right now. So yeah, let me go to the configuration. So yeah, here you can see the snipe amount is 1 Solana. Also snipe extra is 1 Solana again. It's really hard to give any exact numbers here. But obviously 1 Solana is probably, for most launches, is probably like too much. But yeah, the more the hype the launch is, the more you have to pay. If you know the launch is super hyped, I suggest you don't do it at all, simply because there's like no way you can be the first and you can actually make money on it. So I suggest you focus on less hyped launches. And obviously the thing is, what can happen is you're gonna snipe the coin and then they're gonna rug pull it. So it's really super risky. So yeah, also snipe extra, I said one Solana. Slippage is right now 10%, which essentially means when you buy the token and it's super new, then you're gonna move the price as you buy the token. Which is like quite obvious, right? Because the coin is like, I don't know, $10,000 market cap. So obviously you're gonna move with your 1 Solana the price quite a lot compared to when you buy it at $10 million market cap. So you're gonna move it for like 10%, absolutely. So I really suggest you change the price, the slippage to like 50%, simply because you are allowing the wallet to change the price so much. And yeah, so that's the first one. Then you have minimum liquidity, max spend amount, snipe priority fee. Then we have minimum liquidity. Minimum liquidity means how much liquidity you want there to be in the pool for you to buy. This is really hard to again give any concrete number. I wouldn't go below 10 Solana, really, because then the LP is $2,000, or roughly $2,000, even less than that right now. So probably 10 Sol is like the lowest you want to go for. Maximum liquidity, most coins will not launch with such big liquidity, but probably 1,000 Solana can be like maybe 100 Solana, which is like $20,000. Probably this is like pretty good for most launches. The reason why you want to set your minimum and maximum liquidity, the reason is if they set the liquidity is so low, then the coin is not gonna do much. Simply because the coin is gonna be like so super cheap, and so easy to pump. But at the same time, like if you add 1 Solana to liquidity, someone's gonna buy 50% of the coin with less than, I don't know, like let's say 0.5 Solana or 1 Solana, whatever. So you don't want the liquidity to be this low, and at the same time, if the liquidity is that high, someone can be doing some weird things as well. And yeah, well, you're gonna just buy, and your buy is not gonna be worth probably pretty much anything, right? Like if the liquidity is 1,000 Solana. Sniper wallet setup is one. This is the wallet. Default also is default manual wallet. So yeah, spend amount, just snipe amount in Solana. So yeah, we can like let's change it to 2 Sol. So right now it's changed to 2 Solana. Auto snipe or priority fee, let's change it to 3 Solana as well. So you can see here it's changed instantly. Slippage is already set. Max transfer tax. You see this could be like 10%. Even that is quite a lot. Simply that means when you want to buy the token, and then there's going to be taxes. There's going to be, and it's the same with liquidity. If you buy a coin and they have 5% buy and sell tax, then you need to calculate with it for the slippage. Sometimes you don't want to buy a token that has a tax most of the time, but sometimes still you have to set the slippage higher. Yeah, you just have to, because otherwise if you don't set the slippage high enough, you're not gonna buy the coin, and the opportunity is most likely missed, or gone. That's a better word. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we went through it all. We can refresh it. We can go back. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's really like a specific strategy for buying coins. Like I said, do not buy this particular one, and you really want to look for Twitter. Maybe sometimes they have like a Telegram group where they post the contract address. Maybe sometimes it's 1 hour before launch, sometimes it's 1 day before launch. And they sort of do this to allow people to snipe this. But most people, or some people, don't know that they can snipe this. But yeah, if they post the contract address, you need to know that more people are going to be sniping the launch. So you just need to sort of think about it, and make sure you set the priority fee or the sniper fee high enough so that you buy one of the first wallets, ideally the first wallet. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, if you get some sort of insider information, the team, they will send you the contract address. Well, then you kind of know that, and the contract address is not posted elsewhere. Then you kind of know you can set the priority fee a bit lower, and you can kind of work with it. But that doesn't happen really too often. So yeah, I'm just gonna delete this panic snipe, which is what you can do as well if you were following along with my journey here in this video. And yeah, that's probably pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video on how to set up a sniper bot, and I really hope that you are successful with your sniping. Thank you so much again for watching, and see you in the next video.